With a daily grand lottery, you could win
Yeah.
$1,000 a day for life. Plus,
Hey.
on June 14th and 17th, you have more chances to win with free bonus prizes of
Your mom called us.
Yeah,
Got some stuff that's going on
yeah,
today.
she's been a little nuts since my dad passed away.
Okay, so
So-
what's going on tonight here?
She's always negative and sets me off, and yeah,
Okay. How so?
she just always everything's negative, and that's didn't help my dad. Even when he was sick, she was
Yeah.
always thinking negative, and I've been
Okay.
basically taking care of him myself for the past few months before, like when he was failing with dying from cancer. So obviously
sorry to
it's
hear
been
that.
yeah, no, it's obviously with the emotions and that he passed away on the 4th, so
Yeah.
it's been with that kind of stuff. So it hasn't been easy. So
No, fair enough. Of course, it never really is, right?
no,
Just before we get going too much into it here, what's your first name?
David
And what's your last name?
Grass.
What's your date of birth?
10/10/79.
Perfect. And do you have a phone number?
No, not right now. No, I don't have a
that
phone.
just doesn't work.
No, I just use it for because
like
it was
Wi-Fi?
my west. It was out west when I lived out west, and when I moved here, it didn't have very good. I was with Freedom, and it wasn't very good service, so I stopped.
You just use the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, the Wi-Fi. That's all I use it for. Yeah, I just
Fair
use my mom's cell phone if I actually need a phone. So
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So, I guess there was some sort of issue with DVDs being thrown, and what was going on with all that type of
yeah, when I think it's because I have a lot of traumatic brain injury, and I have a hydrocephalus, so I tend to get like when I get mad, like I kind of lose control.
Have a short temper?
Yeah, so like I can't really control it with especially over there's more and more head injuries. So,
Yeah.
but I try my best. But she always seems to like first thing is she gets home right away. It's all negative. So like
Yeah.
not like how's it going, nothing, and then of course that just makes me even madder. So unfortunately, and then she kept going and going, and then I keep elevating, and she keeps elevating. So.
I mean, yeah, I understand that. Obviously, nagging or whatever the case may be.
Oh yeah, I did the
It's always frustrating, right?
Yes.
Ultimately, it is her house, right? And
Yes.
It's kind of have to.
Well, no, I also
said.
contacted a lawyer because of my dad's what his wishes were regarding the house.
Yeah.
Basically, she wants to after basically I've been taking care of him for the last 2 years. She's like, "Oh, you need to move out," and I'm like, "Well, I just got all my investments stolen from my aunt.
Yeah.
Pretty much, she gave them away, so I've got nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I move all the way out here from out west, and so it's been tough."
For sure. No, and understandably so. That's definitely tough, right? But you also can't treat your mom like that, right?
No, but it's like if she wouldn't have started that, I would have been fine. It's just when she just knows how to push my buttons, right? So.
Yeah, but it's still no excuse to throw stuff at her, right?
No, I would never throw anything at her. Like maybe in the direction, but not like at her. I would never throw something at her.
But that's still assault, right? You understand how that can still be considered assault, throwing DVDs and CDs at your mom?
No, I don't actually. You have to actually hit them to be assault.
No, you actually don't.
I've gotten punched in the fucking face in Edmonton. No fucking charges. The cops are fucking useless.
Well,
You need proof. I know this. I've been assaulted. I've gotten stuff stolen from. I've been defrauded. You guys do fucking nothing. I'm not saying you. I mean in general, the police that I've dealt with.
And I'm sorry that's your opinion.
That is my opinion because I've dealt with them and they had done absolutely nothing. Maybe smaller communities, but bigger cities, useless. Absolutely useless. When it comes to other assault, theft, fraud, you name it, damage of property, I've been through everything over the past 12 years, and not once have they done anything for me.
Well, I'm sorry that's been your experience, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
We're not all the same.
No, and I'm not generalized. I'm just kind of not saying all police, just the ones I've dealt with, unfortunately, over the past 12, 15 years. Yes, I have, unfortunately.
So, what the plan is right now is your mom just kind of wants some space to herself, and...
Oh, I stay down here. I'm fine, yeah.
But you kind of need to go somewhere else tonight.
Yeah, no, I unfortunately, no, I'm not going anywhere.
And why do you say that?
Because I'm not going anywhere.
Why so? How so?
This is my house. I live here.
Okay, but it's your mom's house, right? It's not your house.
I don't care what she says. She can't do fuck. I'm living down here. This is my. I'm living in this area. I pay rent. I give them lots of money. So yeah, I'm not
So
going anywhere.
When do you pay rent? When was the last time you paid
Well,
rent?
right now, because of the way the government's working, I'm on caregiver benefit, and they haven't paid me in 2 months.
Who's
So I'm
that?
still waiting. The federal government. I'm on caregiver benefit.
Okay.
So how can I pay rent when I haven't got paid in over 2 months?
Okay, no,
So
understandable. So you haven't paid rent because you haven't got your money.
I've given them lots. Believe me, when I first moved here, I gave them $4,000. I've given them lots of money. I can show you my bank records. All the money monies I've given to them. So that's another reason why I'm getting a lawyer as well. So my dad basically said, and then they're my brother, who's the power of attorney for my dad. So I'm suing my brother and my mother. I told her that tonight.
Okay.
So as soon as I get paid from caregiver benefit, I'm taking them. I'm suing them for that. So.
So do you understand how the Residential Tenancies Act works at all? Have you looked into that?
Oh, believe me, don't even talk to me about that BS, because I've done that. Like, I've dealt with that because I had a 3-bedroom townhouse in Edmonton. So yeah, don't even bother telling me about that.
It's different provincially, right? So the
I lived in Ontario too, so yeah.
But do you understand how that works? If you share common space, you're not classified as a tenant under the Residential Tenancies Act. Do you understand?
But whatever, buddy. I don't care what you can tell. Your police don't deal with the Residential Tenancy Act.
do.
I thought it was sheriffs.
No, sheriffs do as well.
Oh,
Like
okay, well, whatever. If
terms
she's
of
gonna be like
evictions.
that, whatever. I'm not going anywhere. So I'm not going anywhere. This is my house. I'm not going anywhere. So.
Well, do you have anywhere to go?
No, I don't.
You don't have anywhere to go.
No, I moved out west here to take care of my dying dad, and this is how she treats me. She's been nonstop. Even when he was sick, this is how she was. If it wasn't for my dad being in the middle of us, well, I was basically helping him 24/7, and she was basically doing fuck all because she's 80 years old and can't do anything. That's why the reason I came out here. You think it's easy on me watching my dad die?
No, and I, like I said, I'm sorry you have to go through that.
No, I understand.
Right, and I know obviously things don't seem like they've been.
Believe me, if I had my $300,000 that my aunt stole from me, I wouldn't. You think I would have lived in my mom's basement at 40-some years old? No, and I've told her that millions of times.
Yeah.
So just give me my fucking money. Get my aunt, or because her son has lots of money, get it from him. She gave it away.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with all that stuff.
Well, that's been the whole thing. Like, I believe me, I would have been gone a long time ago. Like, especially now that my dad's dead, I don't want to stay here. So, but I unfortunately I got nothing, so I can't go anywhere.
No, fair enough.
So.
Did you and your dad got along well, or?
Well, yeah, that's the reason I came back. I wouldn't have came back to. Well, maybe I would have come back to my mom, but my dad, he's done everything for me. So
Yeah.
of course I'd do whatever I could for him.
So
So
what made you go out east? Were you out east or?
west. I was working in the oil field originally, and I actually worked at the parole office for 3 years.
Oh, did you?
I worked in the parole office because I was bilingual, so
Okay.
I worked out there for 3
So you
years.
worked
I dealt
in
with the
parole
police a lot, and obviously the parole officers and that. So
Yeah.
I know a little bit of the legal system, not very much because that was a long time ago. But
Yeah, I mean some of it changes from
Yeah.
different province to different province.
true.
So and then you came back here. How long have you been back for?
I'm almost 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. You've lived here for 3 years, or?
Yeah, because I've been, I was working until my dad got sick, and then because he was falling all the time, I couldn't work, so I had to like take care of him.
Where were
So
you working here?
working from home, like I was working at originally at the call center, but then I was working from home, but doing bilingual customer service, basically working like 60 hours a week. But then I couldn't do it because my mom couldn't do any, like she couldn't handle him by herself, so basically I had to quit my job pretty much to take care of him. So. So that's another reason why I have no money. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Making $3,000 a month, going down to $1,500, and then not even paying me for 2 months. So
Yeah, why aren't they paying you? Just
it was about originally they're like, we need your ID, so I sent it in, and waited. They said to take a month. After a month, I called in. I was like, have you I sent it in? Have you checked it? They're like, oh, let me check. She's like, oh, she looked it up. Oh yeah, everything's okay, and still nothing. So like I don't know what's going on with them, but. Yeah. So it's pretty frustrating, especially dealing with my dad, and then still waiting for, that's what it's for. Caregiver benefits for people taking care of their loved ones that are passing away or sick, right? So.
two, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No surprises on your bill.
Everything's simple. We're just speaking with
Trust our
now.
trained
So you've been here 3 years, you said.
We're just
Yeah, roughly around 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Contact us today for a free estimate.
what somebody looking for us. So we'll just come up and have a chat with you quickly here. Alright, just give me a second. I'm just gonna have a chat with mom there and see if we can figure out some sort of plan, and
Sure.
just so we can get everything sorted here, just so there's no other issues.
No
and
problem.
then
Yeah, of course.
we'll,
yeah, for sure. I'll be here watching the hockey game. So
Perfect. We'll try to figure something out here.
no
okay?
problem. Thanks.